Hello, this is the Daily Forex Report for March 28th. We are looking at the US-Japanese yen pair first. This particular pair did close higher today, not a very large range as of yet, but still moving higher. Overall, looking for this pair to move up and hit resistance around 82.00 and hitting some support around 80.67. Now the Euro-USD pair, this pair closed higher after gapping down, filled that gap. We are looking for this pair to potentially go as high as 141.87, possibly as low as 139.47. Look for some resistance around 141.37 and look for some support around 139.95. Now the pound US dollar pair, this pair broke through previous support, didn't stay there though, did close down but pulled up a lot prior to the close of the session, did fill the gap from the open back to previous Friday's close. We are looking for some resistance around 160.50 and find some support around 159.25. Alright, the US Swiss, this pair gapped up just by a little bit at the open, filled that gap, closed lower. We are looking for this pair to potentially hit some resistance if it moves higher at 0.9250. Possibly hitting some support around 0.9050. Okay, now as far as news announcements go, we have the German CPI being released index for March, which will affect the euro. It's showing a decrease from 2.2% to 2.1%. We also had the pound releasing their gross domestic product for the fourth quarter and the year at 4:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Consensus on that is the fourth quarter was negative 0.6%, holding there, and holding year to date at 1.5%. Any increase in that would be positive news for the pound. We also had the U.S. releasing their consumer price index for March, showing a decrease from 70.4 to 66, which would be negative news for the U.S. dollar. That's being released at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. Now, what am I looking for during this next session? Well, the New Zealand US dollar pair, this pair created an inside bar over the last session, and we are looking for it basically to drop down and tag the high here and here. We have an area basically about 30 pips is what we're looking for, and it coincides over here with some other areas of support as well. So what I'm looking for really is a short around the 0.7482 mark. Looking for it to drop down about 30 pips with an exit at around the 0.4251 mark. So about 30 pips there to the downside. Use a risk to reward of 1-to-1 on that one. If you're looking for it to move higher, we have a couple of potential places. If we get a breakout to the upside, look to grab about 30 pips as well, about 28-30 pips, tagging this low and getting close to that low. We have this high and right there, and that low, grabbing roughly about 30 pips or so to the upside as well. So either direction, looking to grab 30 pips either on the breakout to the upside or the downside off of this inside bar that was created during today's session. You can see here we have the high that is higher than this bar and the low is lower than this bar, and that's why we call this an inside bar. And we're looking for basically an inside bar breakout. Well, that about wraps us up for today. Until next time, this is Jason Fielder. Good trading.